As I harvest and clean up the garden in the fall, I always leave a few hardy plants to drop seed for the following spring. My favorite is Orach. I began planting it many years ago, and it now reseeds itself and feeds us well every year. In spring, Orach is the first of the volunteer seedlings to sprout and grows faster than other greens in my hoop house. I use the tender greens like spinach in stir-fries, omelets, soups, and stews. Orach is much more productive and long-lasting than the actual spinach I plant every spring, and is very rich in calcium, potassium, protein, fiber, and other nutrients. It's a member of the amaranth family and related to lamb's quarters, a prolific weedy green we also eat. By the time my summer seedlings like eggplants and tomatoes are ready to plant outside, I still have a lot of Orach taking up space in the garden. So I have to harvest a bunch at once. I just pull out the whole Orach plant, then cut off the root end so I can bring the Orach inside for further trimming and cleaning. I found a nice bunch of the related lamb's quarters nearby and added those to the mix. I always leave a few Orach plants on the edges of my raised beds to continue producing some leaves and growing seed for the fall. Indoors, I remove the leaves from the tough stems. They're big and tend to be bug-free, so they're easy to work with. They're easy to wash, too. When clearing out the garden beds for summer crops, I usually harvest more Orach than I can use before it goes bad, so I need to preserve it. Because I'm lazy, I often prefer freezing for most of my food preservation. I bring a pot of water to a boil and blanch the leaves for 2 to 3 minutes. I rinse the Orach in cold water so the leaves don't turn to mush from the heat. The leaves cook down a lot and are easy to press into Ziploc bags or plastic containers. Because I have so many other vegetables in summers, I usually don't get around to using Orach until colder weather sets in. Then I'm grateful to have some greens to add to soups and stews or stir-fries. While Orach generously seeds itself in my garden beds, the seeds don't seem to spread further than that, so I haven't found it to be invasive. I'd love to know if you plant Orach and how you use it.